Hey guys, Ponce here on the Public Tester. I'm here to highlight some balance changes to Maokai. They actually came in a couple days ago, so I'm a bit late to the party in getting this info to you guys. But as you can see above my head, I've put in Notepad, all the actual numbers behind the changes. And this is, of course, Public Tester stuff, so if this is too good or too crappy or it just doesn't work or whatever, it'll get adjusted around most likely. But for now, this is what they have here. These are actually quite extensive changes. Now the cube's probably changed the least. That's not too different. It's a bit cheaper and it's slightly crappier in terms of the slow. So I'm just going to go over everything really briefly here. You guys can read the actual numbers yourselves. I assume most of you guys can read. But yeah, the Twisted Advance has changed considerably. Now there's no like casting animation wind-up time to it. You just like go right to something. And the mana cost has been lowered. The cooldown has been lowered in general, and it now deals max health damage as a percentage damage thing. That seems really good because basically anytime you stick percentage damage on a champion, it's just a good thing. You want that. Percentage damage is something you want on a champion. Now the fact that they lowered the actual range on is most likely compensation for the fact that it now deals percentage damage. So that could hurt. We'll see how that plays out. I don't really play Maokai. In fact, I don't think I've played Maokai maybe once ever, so I'm not exactly an expert on this, but we'll see how the whole range thing plays out. If it hurts too much, well, maybe it'll get reverted, who knows. 150 range is pretty big, but again, percentage damage is also pretty big, so. Sapling toss has also changed quite a bit. The damage in general was sort of reduced, but it now slows on the explosion. Plus the sapling actually scales with your movement speed now, so it can actually move quite quickly. Just for the sake of showing it, I have a whole bunch of movement speed stuff, and yeah, it's a fast little sapling there. I'm not saying this is an ideal build, obviously. I'm just kind of messing around. But lastly, Vengeful Maelstrom, that's changed significantly. This should be quite helpful. I always thought it was sort of awkward that you place Vengeful Maelstrom on the ground. Now it moves around with you, so you're kind of the mobile battlefield thing. And I'll do a better... Actually, sorry, as you can see, it was chasing them at a relatively high speed there, that little sapling guy. Place one here just to show it off again. Gonna run right to them. It's pretty fast. I don't think you're gonna outrun. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna get my the boots passive going because I think it should scale with that. We'll just find out. You know, for science, we'll do that. It definitely seems to scale with your actual current movement speed. So boots of mobility, if you haven't procced it at the time, the sapling chases people at really high speeds. So that's kind of interesting. I mean, again, it's not an optimal thing. I don't think anyone's going to, get a benefit from it really, but it was entertaining, I thought. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. It looks neat. The percentage damage plus the ult thing, I think, seemed like the biggest changes in my mind as a person who doesn't play Maokai. But we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. And at some point, I'll probably also cover the Nautilus changes and the Zac changes. So they're looking to buff some of the tankier junglers who've just sort of been left behind by how the game is playing now, I suppose. Zac used to be really good, but he was nerfed, and then Season 4 hit and sort of changed a lot of things around. So it'll be interesting to see how those changes go. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.